Greetings, Summoner! Today we shall review a game on Vayne by a professional player, Piglet, ADC of the American team Clutch Gaming Academy. In this game, he has 75% kill participation and KDA ratio of 2.5. Vayne is one of the strongest late-game AD carries. She has true damage, which allows her to destroy enemy tanks despite their high armor. Due to her passive, Q, and ultimate, Vayne has high mobility in teamfights and high outplay potential. Besides, she has crowd control.